It was a dry day at the brick house as the Spider gang gathered to see the Spiders kick off defense of their CAA championship against the Maine Bears. We had another legendary Spider fan, as well as the Spider gang ladies, and lots of good food to eat, as always. Check out these unusual looking Spider cupcakes. For the first time this season, there was very little chance of rain as the Spider gang made the beautiful walk up to the brick house.
Some dry weather here as a Spider walk, Spider gang walk up to the brick house.
Richmond came into the game with some momentum after a win over Liberty. Maine came in after a tough FBS loss to Northwestern. Two evenly matched teams in what everyone thought would be a tough game. Richmond won the toss and deferred, and this kickoff return exposed a weakness that would haunt the Spiders all afternoon long. The Bears moved straight down the field, and in less than 4 minutes, Jones made the touchdown reception to put the Bears up 7-0, one of many highlights for Jones. After a Spider 3 and out, the Bears were back in business, but this time the defense stood tall. The Spiders began to move Stephen Barnett with his first of 7 catches, and Strauss to Sean Fitzpatrick, the tight end. Still in the first, this Spider pass from Strauss to Westfall evened the game at 7-7. It didn't take Maine long to move back down the field, and all of a sudden they were back in business at the Spider goal line. This Wayne Pettis interception in the end zone kept the Bears off the scoreboard, still tied 7-7. The Spiders moved into Bear territory, and Mr. Everything, Ben Edwards, on a couple of plays that made up some of his 189 total yards. T.J. Moon's run gave us first and goal at the 3, but the offense stalled, and we had to settle for a field goal by Jordy to put the Spiders up 10-7, a golden opportunity missed. Later in the quarter, the Spiders were back in business again with Ben Edwards. This time one of Stephen Barnett's fantastic catches. Edwards again, who led us with 56 yards rushing. But the offense stalled again, and we had to settle for another field goal to go up 13-7. Maine returned the ensuing kickoff over 40 yards, giving themselves excellent position to get back in the game. But the Spider defense held, and this pooch punt pinned the Spiders deep in their own territory. Richmond squandered its chance to open up its lead with this interception, and Maine was right back on the goal line. The Spider defense put some pressure on Maine's quarterback, but finally cracked with Jones going around in for an alarmingly quick touchdown that put Maine back ahead. After the kickoff, the Spiders were moving again. Ben Edwards from the Wildcat, and then this turnover gave Maine the ball back and outstanding field position again. Maine took the turnover and, grabbing big chunks of yardage with their passing game, was back at the Spider goal line when Reggie Barnett saved the day with another interception in the end zone. The Spiders' next drive died after this play, but Gilly backed up the Bears to near their goal line, but not for long. This long play, again by Jones, gave the Bears an 8-point lead, 21-13. But the Spiders weren't dead yet. Plays by Edwards, Westfall, and finally Barnett in the corner of the end zone got the Spiders back to 21-19. And this perfectly executed two-point conversion tied the game. After the Spiders tied it at 21, it only took Maine 46 seconds to go back up 28-21 on a 48-yard touchdown reception. But the Spiders came back too with catches and runs by Edwards, Barnett, Seth Fisher, and finally Barnett put the Spiders at Maine's 5 for the tying score. When the last Spider turnover of the day happened and sealed Maine's 28-21 win in the conference opener for both teams. A hard-fought game that came down to the last possessions.